Welcome to Lassen National Park. We're here at the Visitor Center. We're here to check out a couple of things and get some information. We're right here near the Manzanita Lake Visitor Center, which is their main center. Really like this park because it's got some recent volcanic history and some really neat buildings. She's gonna go up and get the stamps. I'm gonna go over here and hit the head. We'll see you guys in a few. What I love about this park is that it's not very crowded. You rarely see big crowds here. It's kind of off the beaten path, and it gives some space for not as many people, which is great. I love that. It's like a ranger-led group going out. We're headed up into the visitor center. Let's see what they got there. Hopefully something good. Got a little bookstore too. Let's go check that out. So there's a picture of the 1914 eruption. Wow, that would have been something to see. I'm glad somebody had a camera. The chances of that back then are pretty rare. You can see the Model A or whatever that is. That's pretty awesome that they were there. There's another picture. Wow. To be able to see that would have been incredible. I'm sure they had some fear in them. They had to have been. That can happen today. That's what's scary. Wow. So over here they got some native stuff. The Ishi, the last of his people. They had salmon fishing. They had some baskets. And the mono, of course. It's pretty nice. So that was a nice little visit. Check it out. Not a whole lot on the museum. We're gonna go check out the map and use the map that they give you at the front gate for a guide, and we're gonna go check out a few things. Let's go do that. Before we leave, right here at this visitor center, there's a seismograph inside here. Maybe see it better on this side. It's an old school piece. Oh. So we're here at Devastated Area Trail. It's an interpretive trail in the park. It depicts the damage seen by those in 1915 during that eruption. It's pretty crazy. So you can see we are here, and you can see the damage that it had from that direction. So a lot of trees have recovered. Sophia is just completely happy with the rocks.
And sticks.
And sticks. So we're gonna go check it out. Let's go see what they have for us on the interpretive trail. So they got this big boulder. This is a giant boulder formed 27,000 years ago.
No big castle.
It was torn from the mountain 3 miles below the summit by avalanche that occurred. So this is all from up there, up top. All came from up there. Big boulder.
A forest gone. The area immediately surrounding this channel is dominated by small green plants and brown land cover, but not far beyond, towering pines form a perimeter around the area. In the distance, rugged peaks are on the horizon, where valleys of snow fill craggy depressions. The panel itself, titled A Forest Gone, features 2 black and white photographs of the same area. On the left, the photo is dated 1910, while on the right side of the panel, the second photo is labeled 1925. These photographs present a dramatic contrast between the destruction that occurred and the forest recovery that continues here today. The destruction was a mere moment, the recovery an evolution. We learn from the text that overnight the forest landscape changed from a tranquil meadow forest setting to a barren, moon-like surface. Trees that once stood here were snapped, uprooted, and swept away by the avalanches and mud flows touched off during the May 19th and 22nd, 1915 eruptions.
So along the trail, keep an eye out for these huge rocks that are laying on top here. That rock is about 5 feet tall. So most of these trees, if not all of them, were regrown from the 1920s. So what you're seeing is that amount of growth from the 20s. They show like the new and the old rocks. There's all the examples of rocks here. Just a short little trail, guys. It just loops around. But this area shows, man, that forest recovers really fast, a lot faster than people think from major events. I mean, this area was swept absolutely clean of forest and vegetation. There was nothing left here. It was completely barren. And look around you. That was just in the 20s, guys. About 100 years ago when that erupted. So 100 years later, this is what you get. Great little trail for kids.
Many large rocks, hot rock. This panel stands amid small rocks, towering pines, and a massive boulder several feet behind the panel. That boulder, shaded by maturing trees, is the same rock labeled by B.F. Loomis in a classic photograph of the newly formed, devastated area. The black and white photo dominates the panel. The rock in the foreground of the photo has the words "Hot Rock" scrawled on it with white paint. The expanse of land in the background is barren, except for several clusters of trees. In the distance, a wide, snow-covered Lassen Peak. Captions tell us that the several
So a lot of the rocks that came out of that volcano were really hot even after the explosion, and they came and looked at them. What do you think of the dinosaurs? Where are they? Show me them. What about this one over here now? Do you see that one? Oh, they're fast. Those are fast dinosaurs.
We need more dinosaurs. Okay, let's go see some more dinosaurs.
So we're right in the path of the avalanche from the previous eruption. It's kind of a scary thing. There it is there. So it's hard to tell. But all that came this way, straight at us. And these big rocks you see around you were carried with it. It's called the Devastated Area Interpretive Trail. It's really nice. Easy little walk, short, 15 minutes. At most, 15 minutes.
Are large rocks leading to the panel. Just behind the panel and a bit to the right is a tall and wide, dark boulder. It seems to have a gash on its side closest to the panel. It is along the center of the boulder and then curves down on the right. The panel is entitled "Hot It's Cold." Learn more about the boulder from the panel text. Photograph of a clump of what seem like jagged
These are puzzled rocks. They were basically cooled a long time ago, but in the last eruption, when it ended up here, it broke apart. And just kind of you can take these pieces and put it back together. Pretty awesome, the power of these volcanoes. So that's it, guys, from the Interpretive Trail. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're gonna move on into the park and go see some more stuff. Come with us.